Assalamualaikum and hi. So today our group will present about our project, which is car security system. This car security system involves in developing a smart car and controlling it using application. This project includes alarm to enhance the effectiveness of car safety. The objectives of this project are: the first one, we want to make sure car can be controlled anywhere as long as it has internet access with it. The second objective is to increase the car safety by sending notifications through the application if the car detects someone tries to break into the car. The third one is to make people easier to check their car condition without doing car checkups. So the flowchart starts with users opening the application. Then in the interface, it will show the default alarm system. If the car is locked, the alarm status will show locked, and if the car is unlocked, it will show unlocked status. If the car is in lock state and it detects someone trying to break into the car, it will turn on the alarms and send notifications through the application. Next, interface also will show the default location of the user in the coordinates. If user click on button show on the map, the users will be directed to the maps and it will show users recent location. And the last one, the interface also will show the control button such as start engine, open the trunk and horn. So if people click on the buttons, the car will react according to the button clicked.
So for controlling the car, the SmartCar App is developed for the car to be monitored by the owner from anywhere and anytime, as long as the owner has internet access. Moreover, the owner can start the car by using this app only, and the owner never needs to have the key to start the car. From controlling the car, if the car was broken into, it will send a notification to the owner's smartphone stating that the car was broken into. Hence, the owner can take appropriate action on the car. The notification also shows the current status of the car, for example, the car battery voltage, location of the car, and also car arm status.
As for the location, owner can detect the location of the car by using the app. The car location feature, along with the latitude and longitude of the car, can be found on the top of the screen in the app. If owner select view on map button, coordinate of the car will be shown in Google Map. But the app and the car requires internet connection to able the owner to get the exact location of the car. This feature is one of safety measure to ensure that if the car has been stolen, owner can detect the location of the car just by using the app.
I would like to explain about our sensors and actuators used in this project. Firstly, we use ESP8266 Wi-Fi module. This Wi-Fi microchip is a low cost with a full TCP and IP stack and a microcontroller capability. And next, we use voltage sense module for Arduino, which is a simple module that can be used with Arduino for other microcontroller with input tolerance of 5 volt to measure external voltage that are greater than its maximum acceptable value. And next, we use GSM module. This GSM module is used to establish communication between mobile device or a computing machine. Next is we use a GPS module. GPS module is allowed to connect Arduino board to get a position and altitude as well as speed, date and time for our project. And next we use a 4-channel opto isolator with 5 volt, which is to control various appliances and equipment with large currents such as light or AC/DC load. And next we use DHT11 temperature and humidity sensor. The DHT11 is a basic ultra low cost digital temperature and humidity sensor. It uses a capacity humidity sensor and a thermistor to measure the surrounding air and spits out a digital signal on the data pin. It is fairly simple to use but requires careful timing to grab data.
Okay, for the net sensor that we use is the ADC module, which stands for Analog to Digital Converter. This converter is a system that converts an analog signal to a digital signal. For this project, the sensors that we use that generate analog signal is the temperature and humidity sensor. An ADC may also provide an isolate measurement such as electronic device that converts an input analog voltage or current to a digital number representing the magnitude of the voltage or current. For the next one, we use the I2C bus Gpio Extender. The I2C is a protocol communication, and the Gpio Extender is basically what it does is connecting all the sensors we are using to the ESP8266, which is the brain using the I2C protocol. And the reason we are using all this Gpio Extender is to accommodate all the relays used for this project, which is a total of 9 relays that are responsible for controlling the car mechanism. And the next is we use jumper wires. They are simply wires that have connector pins at each end, allowing them to be used to connect 2 points to each other without soldering. Jumper wires are typically used with breadboards and other prototyping tools in order to make it easy to change a circuit as needed. And since we are using a whole lot of sensor, we are using a whole bunch of jumper wires. And lastly, we use the 12 volts to 5 volts converter. Since the car has a voltage of 12 volts, it needs to be stepped down to 5 volts to complement with the ESP8266, which only have the maximum voltage of 5 volts.
So I will explain how the system works. First, we have ESP8266 Wi-Fi module here. Will act as a brain for the system. Second, we have GPS module. And third one, we have humidity sensor and the temperature sensor. Fourth one is we have 12 channel relay. We have 8 channel here and 4 channel there. And these two things is the Gpio Extender, because ESP8266 only have about 13 Gpio, and this project need a lot of Gpio to work. So I have bought 8 Gpio Extender, so a total of 16 plus 13 is 29 Gpio. And we have 3 analog expander, because ESP8266 has only one analog out, so I need to buy the extender for analog output and input. Okay, the two module here is the voltage sensor, because I need to sense the voltage of the battery and also the voltage of the car signal, because the car signal will trigger alarm status of the car. Okay, here this thing is the original remote car alarm. I attached the cable to this relay, and this relay will acting as the button. It's like we touch them with the fingers, but the relay is two. We have 4 wires here. The first one accessories, this one is ignition, this one is starter, and the last one is ignition 2, because this car have 2 ignition wire. So this 2 wire is positive and negative of the battery. This 3 wire is control the trunk, horn, and the nut light. Okay, this project will use the smartphone to control our car, and we can monitor our car within the smartphone. So the first thing, we need to have the internet all the time. And now I will show you how the project is done today. So in smartphone, I have created an app to control this car. So the first one, as you can see up here, is car is online, and the next row is car location. For now, because I'm parked at my home, it cannot find the GPS coordinate, so I will demo you and I will take this car to the open area to show how the GPS is shown here. Okay. The third one is I have this logo, the car logo. Okay, this is the best thing. We can unlock and lock within this app. Okay, I will show you a demo. Okay, for example, I press the lock button. Okay, now the car is locked, I think. Okay, so okay, here is the security features of the car. Okay, as you can see here, there are two status, which the first one is alarm status and the second one is engine status. So now the car is off and it will show you the engine is off and the car is now unlocked. As an example, I will press the lock button and you can see the car will lock. And if I press the unlock, the car will unlock. Okay. Okay, the next one is we can open the trunk within the app. If I press the button, it will open the trunk. Okay. Okay, press yes. Yes, you can see the trunk is now open. Next features is I can make the horn. Watch this. Okay, so and then I can make the car night light is on. Okay, I will turn on the night light. Okay, so next I will show you is the security features of this app. Okay, for example, if someone hijacking my car or someone make a lot of maybe someone broke this window or some things, if I press the lock button, the car should be now in the lock status, and if I kick this tire for pretending I will be steal the car. Okay, what's this? You can see the alarm has been triggered. Okay, I will unlock this first. Okay, and then lock. Okay, the best features of this app is I can remotely start my car from here. Okay, let's watch this. First, I will press this button. You can see, are you sure to start your car now? Press yes. Yeah. And as soon as I start the car, it will unlock automatically for me. And if I want to press the lock, I just click lock button. Okay. And also, I can turn off the car from the app as well. Okay. Yeah. So this is the features of this app and the features of our process app. Okay, so this is the main features of our app is to monitor the car and monitor the temperature of the cabin. You can see the humidity. Okay, before I forgot, it can show the temperature, the humidity, and also the voltage of the car and the speed as well if the car is moving. So I will show you how the GPS location works. Okay, now I'm at a public place, the open place, so we can demo how the GPS work. Okay, let me record this screen first. As we can see here in this screen, at the car location we have the coordinate, which is the latitude and the longitude of the car. Okay, now if I press the view on map button, we will open the Google Map and show the current location of the car. Yeah, which is here behind the opposite of the road. Okay, that's mean the objective of the project is nearly to 100% because we can monitor all the information of the car, location of the car, the status of the car, cabin temperature, humidity. But I have encountered maybe a few bugs in this app. That's why I cannot say 100%. So what I can just say is nearly 100%, not 100%. Okay. So I hope I can improve this app in the future. Okay, that's all for me. I will pass to my other member.
So in conclusion, this car security system is the total protection to the vehicle. By using the GPS and GSM technology, we can protect and monitor our car anywhere and everywhere. The user can monitor their vehicle in any dangerous condition and thus can perform various tasks including turns off the vehicle and inform to the police station. Users also can make sure their car is in a good state without needing them to do checkups.